Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel today. Thank you guys for all the support that you guys are giving. So last night, you guys on AEW Rampage, we heard the breaking of CM Punk officially debuted on AEW Rampage. As you can see right there, you guys, a lot of people were pumped. I was pumped myself after not seeing CM Punk for a very long time, 7 years, you guys. He made his return to professional wrestling. I know a lot of us, we hated when CM Punk left professional wrestling, as CM Punk said in 2005, because he didn't consider WWE as pro wrestling. Because last time we actually did seen CM Punk was in 2014 in WWE when he walked away with the championship, the match he had against John Cena at Money in the Bank. But you guys, as you can see, grown men were out there in the crowd crying, and I was like, wow. I was just chanting CM Punk. I wasn't like nowhere near crying, but I know you guys, especially when it's CM Punk hometown, when it and you seen he just threw his whole body in the crowd, and I was like, wow. And then you can see the security guard trying to get him out. 2,766 days. You know, and CM Punk, I mean, he looks the same, even though he's gray, you guys. I mean, there's a lot of people who's gray now. Edge, in WWE, Edge, he's gray. John Cena, he's semi-gray. And then you got Roman Reigns over there in WWE, he's gray too. And Goldberg, he's gray. He's going to be fighting tonight on SummerSlam. And then, so you guys, as you can see, CM Punk, he was crying. He was holding his tears back. And, he was basically saying that how if he let somebody down, so on and so forth. So he told a story that what I said earlier, that he hasn't been in a professional wrestling ring since 2005, and that was in Ring of Honor. And he basically threw a shot at WWE as well, but he wanted to have a match against Darby Allin on September the 5th at AEW All Out. But yeah, you guys, that what CM Punk did, challenge Darby Allin to a match. And then so we had Jurassic Express versus Private Party, of course. Tag team title eliminator tournament. The match did go pretty good, go pretty well, you guys. I have to say the least. Especially with Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy has definitely shown why he wants to have gold around his waist, alongside with his tag team partner Luchasaurus. And I don't know what Mark Stunt really does besides jump and try to interfere in matches and stuff. But you can see a couple of highlights here, you guys, that I caught photograph of. But I have to say, Matt Hardy is definitely teaching Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn a lot of maneuvers. As you can see right here, where Mark Quinn hits like a shooting star press. I kind of caught it, but really didn't catch it. And so, yeah, you guys. It was crazy. I kind of got these photos backwards, you guys. Forgive me for that. I don't know how I got them backwards, but as you can see, the match continues on right here. I have to say, throughout this match, I was very interested into it. You guys, I felt that Jurassic Express was gonna win because they were cheated out of their last tag team title match. And as you can see, Mark Stunt, he was trying to fight off Matt Hardy, but Matt Hardy ends up throwing his little ass down on the floor. I was laughing, you guys, when I actually seen that. And so after then, we see Isaiah Cassidy tries and pin Jungle Boy Jack Perry, but Jungle Boy Jack Perry ends up kicking out. And so after then, you guys, just look at his face. He's like, oh my God, I thought I had it, but I didn't. And then so after then, you guys, of course, we see right here where where Luchasaurus just big boots Mark Quinn as well, and then we see like the Luchasaurus dress express finisher maneuver, where Luchasaurus throws him up and Jungle Boy catches him, and your winners of this match and moving to the finals will be Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. So who will they face next week on the AEW? We'll talk about that more later on. Then we had Jade Cargill. She has been with her last 4 matches. She has won those matches under 2 minutes, and she's gonna be fighting Kiera Hogan out from Impact Wrestling. And so the match, it went by pretty good, but Kiera Hogan, she was really showboating so much throughout the match. But Jade Cargill, I guess she doesn't wrestle long matches. Hopefully she does one day. Hopefully she'll wrestle Jamie Hayter or somebody like that. But as you see, the she was setting up for the face plant, and then bam, she face plant Kiera Hogan, and Jade Cargill, she ends up going for the cover in 1, 2, 3, just that easy. Jade Cargill won her match. So I wonder who's going to be her next opponent. Comment down below, you guys, of who should be Jade Cargill's next opponent. So next week, you guys, we got CM Punk making his AEW Dynamite in Milwaukee Wednesday at 8. So I know you guys are not going to miss that. I'm definitely not going to miss that for nothing. And then next week, you guys, we got the Varsity Blondes with Julia Hart versus the Lucha Brothers with Alex Marvez, who will face Jungle Express. Then we got Jamie Hayter versus Red Velvet. Ready to see who's gonna win that match. Orange Cassidy versus freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy versus Matt Hardy. Ready to see that one as well. Now the dangerous match, you guys. We got Brock Anderson, which is Arn Anderson's son, versus Malachi Black. I feel like Brock Anderson will probably get beat down by Malachi Black, but Cody Rhodes may make an appearance of some sort. Jurassic Express. Who gonna face? It will Jurassic Express face Varsity Blondes, or will they face the Lucha Brothers? Whoever win next week, we definitely have to see. So we had Jon Moxley in the main event of Rampage, you guys, versus Daniel Garcia. Jon Moxley, of course, he had Eddie Kingston with him, one of his longtime friends. And then he faced, like I said, Daniel Garcia with 2.0. Throughout this match, it was kind of like an exhibition looking like match, honestly, you guys. The match went by so quick. As you can see, Daniel Garcia had like the leg hook type maneuver on Jon Moxley, but Jon Moxley rolls out of it and goes into the bulldog submission and pulls on the neck of Daniel Garcia. I never seen Daniel Garcia eyes get that big, you guys, but Jon Moxley ends up making him tap out. And so after the match, you guys, Daniel Garcia attacks Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley was raising his hand up over the rope and everything like that. But then again, you guys, we seen the other part of 2.0 as Eddie Kingston was trying to help. Eddie Kingston ends up getting beat down as well. Then we see Darby Allin and the Icon Sting come down to the ring, and as they were fighting, you guys, every time Darby Allin touches the rope, the crowd was chanting CM Punk last night. I was like, wow, I thought they were done chanting it, but it was definitely a great anticipated moment. Sting goes for the Scorpion Death Drop, and then Darby Allin goes for the coffin drop off the top rope, but he won't get that coffin drop in on CM Punk, I'll tell you that. Thank you guys for watching Chris Wrestling Videos here on YouTube.com. Subscribe and click that post notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. Subscribe.